Hello everybody, how are you? Hope you're well. Welcome to another exciting video. Today we are going to look at 3 perfume recommendations for winter. It is currently winter in Queensland, in Brisbane. So I've got my jumper on. It's cold enough. It's cold enough that sometimes I wear a beanie, yeah, but it's never cold enough here in Brisbane anyway for like a thermal, unless you go motorbike riding, but it's morning beanie weather, let's put it that way. So I'm going to show you 3 fragrances. If you've tuned into my channel, you would have seen these before. I'm going to put up the price per 100 ml. I'm going to start doing that for you guys because it's really confusing when you, well, it's not that confusing if you can do math in your head in terms of, is it an expensive or a cheap perfume? So all of these 3 are awesome. Number 1, and this is the slightly more expensive one, and you know what it's going to be. Boom! Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Dolce and Gabbana. The one, baby. The one. Ooh, look at that. Nice. A wonderful fragrance. I highly recommend it. Now, this is my fragrance, so don't steal it from me, okay? This is mine. It's mine. Now, I'm still, you can see this bottle's almost empty. I'm still looking for the EDP. I can't find an EDP version anyway. So what makes this a winter fragrance? And I think if you are looking on Fragrantica or whatever that website is, it actually tells you about these notes, base notes, top notes, opening notes, all the notes. So all of these fragrances are sort of warm, spicy, I guess. One of them is not quite warm, spicy, but it kind of finishes that way, if I can put it that way. But anyway, so if you are like me and you like the one, what that means is that you probably like a couple of these things. You probably like a sweeter fragrance, and you probably like something that's a bit what they call amber, all right, or spicy amber or warm amber or something like that, because it definitely gives off that vibe, all right, a sweeter sort of vibe. So in the winter, you don't want to be using a fragrance that's freshened, shower gel like. I wouldn't do that, all right? It's probably not that sort of a season. Shower gel is more, you know, when you're warm and you're sweaty and you're hot, and then you want a bit of an uplifting sort of lemony, bergamot, clean smell. That's when you use those sorts of fragrances, okay? And at the gym, same sort of deal, but not as your daily. This one here, highly recommend. Let's give it a little spray. Woo! Oh my God, that is so good. Yeah, there's nothing like it, the one. So I wouldn't say this is a daily, just because it's a little bit more expensive, and it's definitely not an office because it's just a little bit too much in terms of that intimate warmness that it gives, okay? So D&G, the Honor, the one, awesome for nighttime, going out, date night, that sort of stuff. So what is, I guess, a good daytime fragrance then? And I guess what we're looking for is the one pared back a little bit. And I've got 2 for you. I've already done a couple of videos on it, but here we go again. This is the one. This is the one. Guess Seductive. Guess Seductive Blue Homme. Okay, so that's the one that, oh, no, that's not the one, it's Guess. Anyway, you get what I mean. So this one here, everybody, let's do a little bit of a spray this one. Oh. Woo. Okay, so what you get with this one is the opening notes are slightly off-putting in terms of what this actually is. So if you go into like a store to buy it and you spray it around and you go, oh, you're going to miss out on what the base notes are, which are very different from the way it opens, okay? So, yep, it definitely has a aquatic sort of quality about it. You can definitely still have that in the background, but it's as it dries off on your skin, as it dries out, you tend to not notice that as much. And what comes through is that warmness, okay? There's a nice bit of warmness in this fragrance, okay? So that's why I really like this one. So another good option. And because it's slightly cheaper, here's the price over here per 100 ml. Because it's slightly cheaper, it's definitely a daytime office type of a fragrance. You can use this till your heart's content. It's a good price, and it's not overbearing. It's not very distinct. It's just not as offensive going to be for some people. Some people are going to hate the one, right? But some people are going to, no one's going to really hate you for wearing this. No one's going to go, oh, there's that smell again. No, it's sort of a very subtle fragrance. And last of all, everyone, probably the worst bottle design ever on a perfume in my collection. Anyway, Rihanna, Rougue Man. There it is, everyone. Rougue Man. It's the one with the little dots on the bottom, thingy-majiggies, diamante looking things, call it whatever you want. Anyway, this, I don't know what you were thinking, Rihanna, but this top here, blah. All right, let's have a bit of a spray of this one. Now, in regards to the bottle, don't worry about the bottle. It's just a bottle. Whew! Rougue Man, compared to the other two, is a little bit more fresh. But it's very similar to the Guess, where as it dries off, it has some musky vibes, all right? It dries off musk, and that's makes you feel warm in wintertime type of a feel about it, all right? It's definitely fresh in the opening, and then, yeah, definitely fresh in the opening, but then once that dissipates, it dries off to a musky, again, warmish type of a finish to it. Also really good for the office, yeah? Sort of, yeah, nice for the office. You could potentially use this in the office if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. I'd save this for more special occasions type thing if you're into mixing your fragrances. But these two here, these two here are definitely office. All right, there you go. A word about these three fragrances. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that, and I'm not an expert just yet, but the more that I'm researching fragrances, the more, especially men's fragrances, the more that it becomes apparent that you can't get warm amber notes or musky notes to hang around for a long time in a fragrance. I don't know, it's a chemical composition. There must be, I don't know, the electrons don't move between the protons and neutrons very well or something. I don't know, whatever. They just don't hang around very well, okay? So if you have a recommendation of a musky perfume or fragrance, EDP, EDT, I don't care what it is, as long that hangs around for more than an hour, then please let me know. If I look at these three in terms of performance, this is crap, absolute crap. It smells so good, but it goes like super quick. Half an hour, boom, half an hour, done. This one's a little bit better, but again, about an hour and a bit, maybe. If you're putting it onto your clothes, as I do, about an hour and a bit starts to go, and then after that it's just a background skin fragrance. Like, unless it was really close to you, they're not going to smell it. This one is slightly longer. I would say 2 hours maximum 2 hours. All right, so they don't hang around. They're not high performers. Well, I haven't seen any videos or anyone reviewing fragrances tell me about any musky, warm amber type of a fragrance that hangs around for a long time. Please let me know, because I don't actually know of any. So it's winter time, it's putting on your jumper, your favorite jacket, it's staying in bed with the doona on, it's a warm fire if you've got a fireplace. Ooh. But yeah, if you like soup, now is the time. Get into your soups, people. Gotta love the soups. It's a roast. It's a campfire. The vibe of winter is amazing. I love it. Fragrances to match that have to be the same. You can't have a fully aquatic or fully lemony, citrusy fragrance to go with that. It just is not gonna work. All right, everybody, tell me what you think. Did you like those? Do you have any other ones that you recommend? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm looking to purchase some more, not too expensive, a good daily fragrance that is going to last for a while. I already know about Club de Nuit. Club de Nuit doesn't fit in this list as such for me. I'll explain that in another video, but that's my Club de Nuit at the moment is my best performer. It's a monster performer. It just does not stop. Sort of, if you have any of these three and you like them and you have someone that's like that but better performing, please let me know, because my conspiracy theory is that they do not last. Warm amber fragrances do not last. Prove me wrong. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you at the next video. Subscribe below. Bye-bye.